What's up, YouTube? My stalkers are still at it. Yeah, stalking my own personal pages because they don't like what I'm saying. Wonder why they don't like what I'm saying. I'm such a liar, right? I'm such a manipulator, right? I'm known as a narcissist, right? So wouldn't that mean it wouldn't matter what I said? Right. Obviously, something I'm saying stirring them up. Oh, well, I ain't saying that because that just I'll save that for court. Yes, I will. But I will say this though. I have somebody from the past that knows the truth. Mm-hmm. All the factual court shit. Mm-hmm. Old buddy of mine. Yeah. You really thought this old man was stupid, didn't you? That's what you get for picking on a slow, really depressed father. Oh yeah, I'm a father. Mm-hmm. Check my videos. I'm a great father. I'm not the best. I've never made father of the year. Of course, with my kid, some of my kids I have. Even with my son David, I was until shortly after he left. Shortly after he left. Even though I was on him about trying to hurt his siblings. Yeah, he still considered me his hero. Yes, he did. He even told me. Don't worry, YouTube. I see everybody else smoking on here, so I should be able to, even though I'm legal. But whatever. That's the only drug I've ever done. Ever. Besides being prescribed Adderall, Paxil, and Amphetamin. That was it. You realize Jazzy was on the same stuff when she was at my house? It was called Vyvanse. Yeah. Yeah, supposedly that was the new version of it that wasn't supposed to be a narcotic, but a lot of people were getting hooked on it. Hmm. They also gave her Seroquel, which I changed. Yep, she ain't taking that. Nope. Well, it's a non-narcotic. Yeah, right. There's something in it making people psychotic. And I said no. There's people getting hooked on it, and it's not supposed to be a narcotic. Why? Are they hooked on the sleep? Or are they hooked on fighting it, like some people do with NyQuil? The point is, there's something in it that is addictive. What's the guideline for a narcotic? Because most narcotics didn't start out as narcotics, now did they? Nope, they turned into them because people started doing what? What'd they start doing with them? Getting addicted to them, right? And having major, major, major withdrawals or really, 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 really bad withdrawals, right? Right. Maybe that's because they overdid it. Well, pretty funny. Morphine is heroin, and there's plenty of people that go in and get that. And yeah, they have some side effects, but they leave it the fuck alone, and they end up being fine. Excuse my language. There's some that don't. They don't end up being fine. Organs get messed with, brain gets messed with, body gets messed with. Boy, has anybody looked at my ex? Oh, that's depression. But mine isn't. I still have chunkiness to me. Still have fucking some thickness to me. My eyes are sunken in. That's lack of sleep and stress. Imagine that. Yeah, you want to know the difference? You see how light mine is and that it's not sickly looking sunken? Which my family already has the sunken and dark eyes. You can tell that from Jazz. You can also tell that from my kids. Yeah, because when they're young, you can see the sunken in eye. But as they get older, it'll get a little darker. Yeah, it's because we take things very, very hard. We do. Whether we show how hard we take it or not, we take it hard. The stuff with my kids, huh, I can't even put a level on it. And you think I don't know what hard is? Huh. I know what next to impossible is and beating it. So don't tell me I don't know what hard is. You know how I beat next to impossible? Staying true to what I knew and the facts. That's how. Oh, wow. What's the sword of the Spirit with God? Truth. Why does that cut down the enemy? Because it's the truth. How come it's not working too well now? Because people are trying to go around it. See, that's why narcissists will use 80% truth, but not 100. See, I've used 100% truth. Not 80, not 90, not 70, not 60, 100. Even when they put it in paperwork from court to make me look bad. Because I'm not ashamed of what I've done. At all. Not even that much. What I've actually done. What I know I've actually done, I'm not ashamed of. I did it for the right reasons, and I handled it the way it should have been handled. From a human perspective, yeah, I have. That's funny because if I was as crazy as everybody says I am, I would have already done the so-called pull up to somebody's house, like these people say they're going to do. Now, see, that's funny. They're calling me crazy and mental, but they're ready to pull up over disrespecting a female. Let me tell you something, dumbass. It's not disrespecting a female if she's lying her ass off. Now, if she's telling the truth and I'm the one lying, then yeah, that would be disrespecting a female. But see, the thing is, none of you have seen any facts because I haven't. All you've heard is a very well planned out, traumatized, dramatized story. That's why I'm not worried about it. I haven't been worried about anything but my daughter's well-being and her state of mind since. Is she hard-headed? Do I have to rock her with some of my hard-headedness, to get her to stop and realize that she's been lied to? Yeah. Is that a common thing with parents? Yeah. Even when they're together and a kid goes out and learns something and thinks it's reality. There's sometimes they even split up and don't talk for a while until the child gets enough wisdom and experience in life to see what they just said smacked them right in the face. Sometimes that child never sees it until it repeatedly smacks them in the face. Have I been there as a child? Yes, I have. You want to hear what I've told my mom about me having kids? I wasn't going to put my hands on them. Yep. You see what my son's accused of? He deserves a lot more than just hands put on him. Is he going to get it? No. If he gets in my face and tries to attack me, oh yeah, he'll definitely get it. Because I'm a human, and so is he. He's capable of a lot of damage. So am I. That would be self-control as well. Because I know I'm capable of a lot of damage. and I don't want to hurt somebody. See, that would also be self-control, that even though somebody strikes me and has a gender, that I don't want to say this because I know they're going, oh, that's not true. Now here we go with the flip again. They are, most of the time, physically not as strong as us. Even though they can do a lot of damage, we can do more. And every man that I know, even the ones that are considered good ones, wrap women up and laugh at them. They don't hit them. Now, let that woman get out of that wrap and start really working that dude. Whether, and I don't care how good he is, he's gonna hit her. Because he's being attacked. Right. Any man being attacked will fight to survive if he has to. Now, if he doesn't have to fight and he knows he can hold him down, and that's it until they tire themselves out, rope-a-dope basically, then he's going to do that. Now, if the situation switches because, well, maybe he underestimated, or maybe this one got a burst of energy because they were so mad, and starts getting the best of him. Now, in most cases, a guy is going to try to wrap that woman back up and just take all the hits. I have done that. I'm not doing it anymore. I will wrap her up, but you see, from my background, you still get in trouble for assault. So, really, women can attack and act like deranged psychos. You can't wrap them up. You can't do anything but stand there and get beat up. And you still can't press charges. Well, you can, but they're not going to suffer the same fate as you. Right. I will respect anybody that respects me. I also will kind of respect anybody that doesn't put what they believe for their own life so hard in my face that they want to try and switch me over to it. See, that's where the old saying, agree to disagree, comes along with. And this alphabet group does not do that. They've never done it. Now, you might have individuals that are in it that are more open-minded and don't go along with the big crowd. So, see, that's how it means of talking in majority and to the people that know that they do that. Wouldn't that be the whole point of communication? Yeah. Now, see, the ones that are a part of that group but don't agree with all that bullshit, good job. You're the ones that are cool. Now, when I say the alphabet group, do I mean those ones that are good job, cool? No. I mean the radical ones. And they know that. And they poke their head out all the time. Because if they're offended by my statement, that means that's who they are. Right. Now, does it work like that in every occasion? No. Because you have the ones that get offended and then rally some troops that didn't get offended. But now they're offended because their friend's offended. Harder to figure out which ones are the real ones, right? Sounds like a tactic. Sounds like a scared tactic. Okay, all of us huddle together so they don't pick me out. That way we look bigger than what we are. And yeah, your friends stand with you because they care about you, even though they might not agree with what you just did. Isn't that how we end up getting accessories to stuff, and friends are pissed off at their friends later for dragging them into it because they lost? Right. See, you all are trying to change reality into something that is delusional, sick, and most people don't agree with. You're trying to make them, but they don't have to. That means if you want to wear a dress, wear it. But don't sit there and try and make my kids, me, or anybody else that doesn't want to. See it.